Hi, broadcasting live from near Tequila, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Generally, we make Mexico travel videos. I'm happy that we have people in the house today. Hola Rango, can you hear me okay? I think the audio is good. We got a few people in the house. And thank you very much for showing up. We got a lot to talk about today, a lot to do. But yeah, we do travel videos, and we're going to be doing more videos specifically this week. I'm very excited about the videos that are coming up very soon. Christine Prowse in the house from Montana. Crispy, cold, eastern Montana. Christine, it's always good to have you in the house. Rango is in the house. Joan Richards is in the house. Don, the world traveler, is in the house. And I welcome you all for showing up. Let's get going. If we have any newbies in the house, maybe this is your first time in the house, please post a comment so we can say hello and see who you are and just ask questions away. We're going to cover a lot of stuff this morning. We're going to start at 10 and we're going to wind up a little close to 11 o'clock. Today, right now, it's about 54 degrees outside today, according to AccuWeather. It's going to be a high of 89. It'll be 89 by 1 o'clock. Another beautiful day in Mexico. And for those of you that have been visiting regularly on Saturdays and watching videos, you know that about 6 weeks ago, I moved from Chapala, Mexico to a little pueblo near Tequila. I'm about a 45-minute drive from Guadalajara. And I'm living out in the middle of kind of like nowhere right now. but it's really cool. And this little town that is outside of Tequila, Mexico, the tequila capital of the world. It's a very small town, about 5,000 or 6,000 people. And since I've been here, I've been living in this house by myself for 4 weeks now. In fact, today is the anniversary of my 4th week living here. And I haven't seen an American or a Canadian in 4 weeks. It's really different here than Chapala or Ajijic. Both of those places are great places to stay. I had fun there. I met some wonderful people there. But this is real Mexico where I am. It's very tranquil. We have horse farmers on one side. The guy next door has a big bull. I see goats being herded down the street when I drive into town. It takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to drive into town. Let's see who is in the house now. Skyrider, Ola Bill from San Antonio in the house. Always good to see you, Skyrider. James and Rena from Las Vegas, 66 days till Ajijic, 31 days until you retire. James, who's retiring? Is it James or is it Rena? Jimmy Thomas, hi. Jimmy, I don't remember seeing you in the house before. Where are you located? Crapo. I call him Dr. John because he is a doctor, aka Joe Griff is in the house again. Jack Webb. Hola, Jack, good to see you. Oh, okay, Don Cole. Do not drink too much tequila. Yeah, I stay away from the hard stuff. I'm not good with the hard stuff. Jack Webb will be there in 3 weeks from today. Right on, Jack, and I hope your wife is doing well. WW Ocean is the road to Guadalajara from Jocotepec. Easy to travel. Yes. Okay, boy, we got a lot of stuff going on here today. WW Ocean is the road to Guadalajara from Jocotepec. easy to travel. Yes, it is very easy. And they built a highway. What you do is you take this one 4-lane highway from Guadalajara into pretty much the Chapala, Ajijic area. And there are lots of signs, no big deal. And then they built a highway. It's almost like a bypass. Very good highway. Takes you right into Jocotepec. No problems from Guadalajara to Jocotepec. Depending on what day it is and what time it is, could take anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours, unless there's an accident or construction. Susan McQuarrie, I'm here from Columbus, Ohio, living in Ajijic. Susan, my hometown. Susan knows where Broad and High is, and I know she is a Buckeye fan. Right on, Susan. Great to have you in the house. LJ, congrats on your 4-week anniversary. Tranquility, no construction and no blaring music. That's right, LJ. It's very peaceful out here. And now that girl is in the house. Ola Bill from the USA here for a film project, and the weather is nice. That girl, she just leaves Mexico to make money, and then she comes back to Ajijic. She's having a very good time here. Daniel Mack, German Village in the house. Glad to see you, Bill. Hope you're doing well. Columbus is supposed to be in the 60s today. Yeah, my landlord, Mike, he's in Indiana. He said it's going to be a high of 63 today in Indiana. God bless you all that have been ravaged by this cold weather and snow. James is retiring. Thank you, Rena, for catching us up with that. Texas Orange, first time, beautiful stonework and home, incredible, from Dallas, Texas. And Dallas is my middle name. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and I'm actually Bill Dallas Lewis, William Dallas Lewis IV, and none of my relatives can tell me where the name Dallas came from, but that is my name in Texas. Welcome to the house. Jimmy Thomas, hola, San Antonio, Texas in the house. Jenny and John, good morning, Bill, from Birmingham, Alabama. And I think that's where Eric Drews is. Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama. Savvy, Grand Rising Soul Jars. Ooh, okay. Well, welcome, Savvy. Always good to see you. Always good to see you in the house. Oh, Rob's S. Rob's S is in the house also. Okay, Brian Meadow. Brian Maiden, good morning from Winnipeg. I know it's chilly up there. WW Ocean, former Columbus, currently in the Nevada desert and on my way to Jocotepec. Jocotepec, I hope you saw my video. It's a very nice place, very quiet. The people are wonderful. Brian Maiden, when does Mike get back to Mexico? I have no clue. That's going to depend upon his medical situation. Okay, Susan. Okay, Susan, Buckeye fan, born and bred Buckeye. Robert Stroney. Here we go. Now I am in chat. A good cold morning from Palm Springs. Robert, great to have you in the house. I didn't put up any videos this week. It was I had a very challenging week this week, and now my videos are going to change a bit. I'll still be producing regularly, but when I was in Chapala, Ajijic, and then I had Guadalajara, I did a Puerto Vallarta, I did Malaki, and now I'm going to brand new places. This week, I'll be on the road all week. I was going to leave tomorrow, but you never want to do anything on a Sunday in Mexico. Because the lovable, hardworking people of Mexico, the majority of them work 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, and Sunday is their day off. So anywhere you want to go, like to the park, to the beach, to a restaurant, to the movie theaters, the traffic's going to be really bad. So I was going to get up early tomorrow and leave. I'm not leaving until Monday. This week is going to be a travel week, and my life is really changing. So I really have to plan these trips. So this week is going to be a beautiful week for me. And the thing is, it's like when I make these trips, I'm going to incur some like hotel fees, which is fine. That's something that's kind of new. But anyway, so this week I have 3 places that I'm going to for sure. I have one video in the can, so to speak, and I'll be my goal is to put up like 1 or 2 videos a week. Okay, and I'm going to share with you where I'm going in a few minutes. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful trip. Surely 3 videos coming out of this, but I'm only going to put up like 1 or 2 this week, and the other 2 I'll put up the following week as I plan my next week of travel. Let's see what people are talking about here. Robert, where we go now, I am in Chad. Okay. Alan Berry, good morning from Mazatlan. Alan Berry, is this your first time in the house, Alan? I love Mazatlan. Mike and his partner, Danny, Danny will be back here in 2 months. So I'm trying to figure out, am I going to stay here where I am? But I am thinking about Mazatlan. I love Mazatlan. It's right near the ocean. The food is great. Lots of hardworking, educated people there. I loved it. I loved every minute that I was there. Mazatlan. Robs. Is that you? Is that Rob? Did you change your name again? Let us know. Jack Webb. Bill, are there architects in the Chapala, Ajijic area? Jack Webb, there's some wonderful, wonderful architects in that area. What you want to do is call Katie Ibarra. Katie Ibarra, we make videos on houses together. Call Katie and ask her. She knows, she can probably give you the names of like 10 architects. And all of her contact information is below in the description. So yeah, and Katie has a Mexican phone number, a United States phone number. She's from my hometown, Columbus, Ohio. Fluent English. She's lived in Chapala for 10 years. She's excellent. Oh, she can find you an architect, and she can find you a lot to build your house on. She can do it all. Yep. Okay, now, LJ, Jack Webb. Yes, Jack, if you ask any realtor, they have a list usually. There you go. Rob S. I emptied my cash and had to re-enter everything. You're funny, Rob. And you actually have a picture now. Rob S. Great to have everybody in the house. Love you all. CMT 63 in the house. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming up in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to be doing this week. It's going to be a beautiful trip. William Stoneman, Bill from East Tennessee. Can I come and be your full-time cook and housekeeper? Okay, fine. Yeah. If you're up to it, come on down. Okay, Alan Berry, yes, okay. Monty, do not go to Mazamitla. Michoacan is on fire. San Jose de Garcia next. Ooh, okay, I'm not going there. Mazamitla, that's about, from Chapala, that's about an hour and a half drive. I'm sad to hear that it's on fire. Travels with David. Hey, Bill, did you get out of jail? Yeah, I'm out of jail. But I am carrying my papers with me so I don't have to go to jail. She thinks, so she speaks. Good morning from the Charlotte, North Carolina area. I've been to Charlotte many times. Great people, great state. I love it there. Okay. Annie, good morning, Bill and chat. Good morning, Annie. Great to have you in the house. Robert Rob's S. Okay, we got that. Yes, it's me. You're funny. CMT, I'll be in Ajijic on the 1st of April. CMT. Oh no, we'll be in Ajijic on the 1st of April. How are you getting here? Are you driving all your stuff down here? I know you're bringing all your stuff. Oh, I know you're bringing all your stuff down. Are you excited? Are you ready to rumble? Are you ready to change your life? CMT 63, we're waiting for you. And I don't know how we're going to do it, but you got to come visit me. And have your husband bring his, I don't know if he has a drone, it's a helicopter, I forget what it is. Okay. Jordan White is in the house. It never rains where I am, and the dust is crazy. I'm going to get an air purifier. Yeah, it hasn't rained here. The whole time I've been here, I've never seen one drop of rain. And in Chapala, we moved to Chapala about 4 years ago. And we moved into the house in June. It was like June 28th, about almost 4 years ago. And it rained every day through February. And places were flooding out where the cows were living. The cows couldn't even walk around. There was so much water. The lake was way up. And in the same period of time, for 3 years, it never rains. Like right now, if this were 4 years ago, it'd be raining right now. I haven't seen a drop of rain in 6 weeks. It's very dusty here. And surprisingly, I haven't seen a mosquito. I haven't seen one mosquito. When I lived in Chapala, there were like thousands of mosquitoes around all the time. I mean, I can wear shorts here. I can wear short sleeve shirts here. It's a big change in life when you don't have to worry about mosquitoes. Okay, now. Okay, Rob's, I can cook too. Wait. Okay. CMT, how long will your stay be in Ajijic? Yeah, tell us about that. CMT 63. This is a forever move for you, isn't it? You're moving down here forever, so to speak. Okay. What happens if you overstay your visa? Oh, Jordan White. What happens if you overstay your visa? Well, I've overstayed my visa 3 times back when I had the 180-day visa, and each time something different happened for me to get out of the country. And each time it really stressed me out because I've had 2 2-year visas, and then now I have a permanent visa. So I don't have to worry about that anymore, but I'm going to say for about 5 years, I just used the 180-day visa. So I would plan to go back and forth to the United States every 180 days, but then I would get lazy and I wouldn't. Then all of a sudden, when I wanted to go back or I had to go back to help my dad out or something like that, then I would have to deal with it at the airport. Now, I knew this guy this very wealthy man in Puerto Vallarta. He was my landlord, and I did a lot of web design. I did a whole lot of web design for him. And he has a resort in Puerto Vallarta. It's one of the top 5 resorts in the world for gay people. And so I asked him, Don, my visa has expired. My visa has expired. What do? I have to go to the airport. I had my plane ticket. I'm all ready to go, but my visa had expired. So Don told me, go to the airport. And this is the Puerto Vallarta airport. He said, go to the airport and lie. Tell them that you lost your visa. Tell them that you were on the beach and your visa went into the ocean and just disappeared. Tell them something like that. And that's what I did. I went to the airport. I lied. And the lady behind the counter was like, I was trying to get my airline ticket. But before I could get my ticket, I had to show him my visa. So she said, well, just go talk to that little man right over there. So I go through the airport. I talked to the little man. She told me to. And he said, okay, give me 300 pesos. And then that's like $15. And then he gave me some piece of paper. I took it back to her and everything was okay. Okay, the second time, my flight, and also the Puerto Vallarta airport is a wonderful, nice, little quiet airport. It's a pleasure flying in and out of there. But the second time I flew out of Puerto Vallarta, I flew into Mexico City, and I was getting my next flight. It was probably going to maybe Chicago, Houston, I forget where it was going. But in trying to from Bayarda to Mexico was not a problem because I didn't have to go through customs or anything. But when I got to Mexico City, they weren't going to let me leave. And fortunately, my dad had visited me in Puerto Vallarta the month previous, and I had all his airline information in my laptop. So I had to prove the length of time that so I showed the people my dad's airplane ticket, and his name was William Dallas Lewis also. That got me out of the country. Okay, so what happens if you overstay your visa? Here's what I think will happen. Legally, they put you in detention. And if you can't prove that you have a legal visa, they will fly you out or bus you out of the country. That's what should happen. If anybody has a better answer, but I think that's what you're going to get deported. That's what happens if you overstay your visa. Now, in the description below, there's the contact email address for Albero, my immigration attorney. Maybe he can give you some better advice, but just don't let it happen. If you come down here, be legal. Just, if you come down here, be legal and leave it alone at that. And LJ, thank you very much. Now we've got 52 people in the house, and in about 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you what my week's going to be like. It's going to be a fabulous week. But 52 people in the house, and LJ is saying, hey, hit the like button. Sure, why not? Hit the like button. Okay. Okay. Cheryl Katz. Ola. Oh, Rochelle Katz. Oh, last week, I was talking about where I carry all my stuff in my new little bag, and you guys were giving me names for the bag. And Rochelle Katz emailed me pictures from Amazon, because mine is cloth and plastic. It looks pretty durable, but she sent me a big variety they're like bags. You might call it a purse. So my thing is like a purse, but they were all leather, and she sent me 2 links, and they were beautiful. And Rochelle Katz, thank you very much for sending me that. I'm going to buy one of those. Bill, what happened during your detention? I've never been detained. I'm all good to go. CMT 63. Okay, CMT 63 is flying in for a couple of weeks to find a house. And CMT 63, I hope, I forget, CMT 63, we have communicated many times via email. And if this is your first time in the house on a Saturday, please let us know where you are. Thank you very much for joining us. But anyway, and for what it's worth, my email address is in the description below. But CMT 63, hopefully you have contacted Katie Ibarra because she can hook you up. Okay, Scott Haltum. Thank you very much, Scott. We do what we can. Fly on down CMT 63, Louisiana to Los Angeles. Good morning, Matomi. Hola, Rob S. Question, how long did it take for your friends to build that beautiful house you're living in right now? It's stunning. Yeah, this house, Mike refurbished a house in Puerto Vallarta. I was his tenant for 5 years, and that house was super fabulous. It was unbelievable. And every day, every minute that I walk through this house, it's just beautiful. I think it only took them about 8 months to build this house. But the good thing was that his partner, Danny, is from this town. So one of his friends is the gardener. His cousin cleans the house every Tuesday. His dad builds houses. He's got uncles and aunts. I mean, the population is only 6,000 people here, so everybody knows everybody. So the good thing about them building this house was that Danny knew everybody in town. So all the prices were cheap, all the construction was good. But I think Mike said it took about 8 months to build this house from the ground up. And it is a fabulous house. And it's on one of my videos. I forget the exact price, but I think Mike said they built this house, I think it was for less than $100,000. It's a fabulous house. Okay, here we go. What did I miss? I'm missing stuff. I got to scroll back up. Okay. Jordan White. They sprayed for mosquitoes last week. The temperature in the 90s all week. Right on, Jordan White. Rob S., I always feel like you're going to run out of runway in Puerto Vallarta. Oh, yeah, it's a small airport, but it's nice. I like it. Hit the like button. Yeah, you guys, hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Henry Harville, I noticed that on YouTube videos, people who get busted for overstaying don't seem to notice the number of days written on the FMM card. Henry, yeah, you got to check that out. You got to know when it's time to get that thing renewed, because you don't want to go to Mexican jail. You just don't want to. And you can see there are all kinds of videos on YouTube now about the changing 180-day visa, people being detained for 1 day to 6 days to 6 months, some in prison, some in detention centers. And some of these videos say that, well, if you can't verify your immigration, then they fly you back to the United States. But I had a friend in Puerto Vallarta an American, and he got deported, and they just put him on a bus and sent him to Arizona. So just don't let it happen. Stay legal. Whatever you have to do, just stay legal. Okay. Right on, Jordan. Thanks for 2 likes. Yeah, click the like button all you can. Okay, Robert S. They're called man purses. They're common in Europe. Merce? CMT, what is that? Merce? Merce? Abba. Hola, Abba. Great to have you in the house. Abba, good morning. Me and Abba send emails back and forth, and she's been with us for a long time. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all you guys being in the house. Okay, I'm going to catch up here, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing this week. James and Reno want to know, are you looking to buy or to rent from CMT 63? Okay, Brian Maiden. I watched a video of a guy who was on a charter bus in Mexico, and they checked his paperwork, and it was not up to date, and he was detained, was put in a Mexican prison, no phone calls, treated like a criminal. Okay, now that's a lot to talk about. The first time I took a major bus ride, and I was single back then. I didn't know anything about Mexican travel. So I took a bus from Puerto Vallarta to Mazatlan. And I stayed at a great hotel resort. It was very nice. And the buses, the travel buses, not the local buses, but the long distance buses are great. They have Wi-Fi. They have about 6 movies that you can choose from. And the trip from Puerto Vallarta to Mazatlan is about a 4 or 5 hour trip. From Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara is about a 4 or 5 hour trip. Rango, thank you for your donation. Let me click the magic button. Thank you very much, Rango, for supporting our channel. We need every dime that we can get because this week's going to be expensive with travel. But anyway, okay, so the bus, it was a great bus ride. The buses have bathrooms, extremely clean. And, what did I do? The buses are very clean. But on the way to Mazatlan, on this bus, we were stopped by, I don't know what kind of police they are, but it's like the immigration police or something like that. And we all had to get off of the bus, and some people, they looked in their luggage and stuff, and everything was good, and we could get back on the bus. William Stoneman, thank you very much for supporting our channel. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. We can use every dime. And now, now I've taken the bus from Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta. That's a 4 or 5 hour bus ride. And that bus has never been stopped. I've taken that bus ride about 10 times. Immigration, police department never stopped that. But yeah, they do have these illegal people. They kind of looked like they were in the military. They stop you. They didn't even check my papers. So just be legal, and don't worry about it. Okay, CMT 63 is renting first. Yeah, don't screw around in Mexico for anything. Fab Taylor, good morning, Fab. Great to have you in the house as always. Jordan White, I'm hiding under my bed after hearing about the Mexico prison. Trace, Ola Bill, Ola Trace, we have communicated with private email from time to time. Great to have you in the house. Okay, here we go. Here's an update on what's going on next week. This broadcast will be more exciting. I'll have lots of video clips to share with you. But this week, I didn't make any videos. Legal Eagle, yes, do that. I didn't make any videos this week. I did record some stuff, but I didn't make any videos. But this week, I'm going to be on the road almost all of this week to make 3 different videos of beautiful places. 2 of the places I have visited a few times, and the 3rd place I have never been there, but Mike, my landlord and good friend, he's always suggested that I go there. So I'm going to name the 3rd place that I've never been to first, and if you have ever been to this place, leave a note in chat. I'd like to know more about it. The place is called San Sebastian. San Sebastian, it's about an hour drive from Puerto Vallarta. That might be the first place that I go to. If you've ever been there, please leave a note in chat. Or if you've been there and you enjoyed it and you know of a good hotel I can stay in that's about $50 or less a night, please email me directly through my private email. But I'm going to do San Sebastian, and I don't know if I'm going there first or last. Everywhere that I'm about to tell you where I'm going, I will be spending the night, leaving early from one town and getting there early afternoon to the next one. The other place I'm going is to Sayulita. Sayulita, which is 13 miles from Puerto Vallarta. And Sayulita, it's a beautiful place. It's kind of like, I think, what Puerto Vallarta was like 80 years ago. When I first went to Sayulita, everything was dirt streets. There weren't any like 7-Elevens. There weren't hardly any restaurants. And I fell in love with the place. And I took the bus. You can go to Walmart. Yeah, I think it's in front of Walmart in Puerto Vallarta. When I was in Puerto Vallarta, there was only one Walmart, and you could take the bus. At that time, it cost about $1.25 on an uncomfortable bus, and it will take you like an hour to go 13 miles. But I walked around, and there were many expats living in Sayulita at the time, a lot of artists in Sayulita, and but now Sayulita has changed from what I understand. Now they don't have dirt roads. They have a lot of bed and breakfasts there from what I understand. Sayulita is a big surfer town. The ocean current is different on the beach in Sayulita. So if you go to Sayulita, you're going to see surfers. When I was there, there were people surfing, which was kind of weird, but people come from all over the world to go to Sayulita to go surfing. So that is the 2nd video that I'll make. And many people go to Puerto Vallarta because it's so popular. Many people go to these exclusive resorts. Most of these are in Nayarit or in Nuevo Bayarta. Nuevo Bayarta is like a 30-minute drive from Puerto Vallarta on a good day, and that's where the U.S. consulate office is. And it's a beautiful little town. I have stayed in exclusive resorts there, and they're beautiful inside. They have like 3 or 4 restaurants. You can eat all day. You're right on the beach, but it's kind of like being in a resort anywhere on the planet. It's really not Mexico, but whatever. So why was I talking about that? Anyway, But Sayulita is between Nuevo Vallarta and Puerto Vallarta. It's a beautiful town. I'm looking forward to spending 1 or 2 nights in Sayulita, taking a lot of footage, and I could live there, though it gets hot and humid like Puerto Vallarta, but it's emerging. More and more people are moving there. The third place that I'm going, if you think of Sayulita as a nice little place, but it has modernized a bit much. Oh my God, Rob S. Thank you so much for your donation. With the donations. With these donations, with the donations I have picked up today, I think those donations are good for 1 night in some sleazy but hotel. I just hope I don't get mugged or something like that in these really nasty hotels. But I think I've been looking for hotels around $40 a night. But thank you, Jordan White. The money is coming in. What is going on? What's going on? The money is just flowing in. Jordan White, thank you so much. Thank all of you for showing up. Thank you for clicking the like button. That's very kind of you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is what I do for a living. I'm not begging, but this is what I do for a living. You know, I have some other sources of income also, but this, thank you. So I can't say thanks enough. Okay. In a minute, I'll tell you the last place I'm going on my trip, but I want to respond to some of these comments here. That girl. Oh, that girl. I know her real name. We communicate via email. Sayulita was highly recommended to me by a Mexican national. Will be great to see your perspective. Would like to know what you think of the internet speed. Okay, that girl. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll be staying at a hotel. I'll have internet. Okay, that girl. Good to hear from you, that girl. Always Jack Webb. Every American Canadian should ride a chicken bus at least once. It's an education. A chicken bus. Okay, Jack Webb. Savvy, I really enjoyed my stays at 2 different all-inclusive resorts in Puerto Vallarta. Yes, Savvy, the all-inclusive resorts are fabulous. I've been into many of them. Okay, I got to share something with you guys. I got to share something. Okay, I got to respond to some stuff, and then I'm going to share some stuff with you guys. Okay. Robert Stroney. That's Rob S. Thank you. Michael Adams. Ola de Canada. Never been to Mexico. Well, come on down. Dr. John. Crapo Productions. In 1982, I spent 2 weeks in Lo de Marcos, Nayarit, working in a small clinic. It was a sleepy fishing town with dirt roads. Now it's a tourist spot and heavily developed. Okay, now you're talking. Yeah, that whole Puerto Vallarta area, all up and down the beach, is getting developed. And I do have a story to tell. I have a story to finish up that I'm in the middle of. Hey, sis, savvy, right on. Henry, can a person email you for your opinion about general information with the immigration process? Yeah, Henry. My email is below in the description. Just email me. I'll get back to you. And sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 days. I'll be on the road this week. Sometimes it might take 2 or 3 days. And CMT 63 knows that sometimes you might wait 5 days to hear from me. I'm sorry. Okay, 2 stories. I do want to tell you the third place that I'm going. John Colby, my technical director. John Colby, you're the guy that told me how to fix my camera. Thank you so much for your contribution. Oh, I gotta hit the button. I gotta hit the button. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much. With that $10, that's the $10 that's going to give me one night. That takes me to $40 in contributions, and that's going to give me one night in an okay hotel. I thank you all very much. Okay. Oh, yeah, the new digs are cool. My sister emailed me. She lives in Marina del Rey near Los Angeles, and she says, "Oh, I like your new digs." I'd never heard that before. No, I'd never heard the phrase "new digs." I had to ask her, "What are digs?" So she explained. But yeah, the new dig is pretty cool. I'm here all by myself, but we're getting close to 11. We have a timeshare in a Bonita Nayarit hotel. I tell you, some of these special resorts, they're actually in. Okay, so Puerto Vallarta is in the state called Jalisco. And then about, a half an hour drive is Nuevo Bayarta, and that's where most of the exclusive resorts are. But when you go there, like you drive through a flat land, it's almost like a desert, and you're in the middle of nowhere. And then all of a sudden, you pull into this exclusive hotel. Everything's all brand new. And some of these people, some of you people that have timeshares and stuff, the rooms are like houses with 4 bedrooms in there, a luxurious kitchen, and they're right on the beach. I mean, yeah, they got the stuff going on, but it's not like living in Mexico. You could be in Los Angeles or something, next to Disneyland, whatever, but they are beautiful. Okay, now, let me say this. My first time, this is a short story, but when I first got to Bayarta, in Old Town Bayarta, they have these guys that will try to sell you timeshares. Okay, so and they'll take you to these places, usually it's to a resort, and try to get you to buy a timeshare there. And if you can say no for about an hour and a half, they'll give you $100. Now, I don't know how much money they give you now, or if they still do this. I'm sure they do. But so I did it about 2 times. And the salespeople are extremely good. I mean, the salespeople you have to say, no, I'm not buying, about 500 times. And the pressure is extreme. And when you think you've said no for the last time, then they send you to their expert salesperson, and he takes you through the whole thing again. And I really liked getting the $100 at the very end, but it was just so stressful that I just stopped doing it. Now, I knew a very wealthy couple. These people were extremely wealthy, owned properties in Puerto Vallarta, some beautiful properties, but they would do this 20 times a year. Just, so 20 times, it's like $2,000. But if you can say no for 2 hours, but whatever. But they are some damn good salespeople if you need $100. Okay. My best friend's uncle created Marina del Rey in 1950s. Cool. Robert S. Exactly. The rooms are suites there, and are 2 suites side by side. It's a 5 star or more. My best childhood friend from Youngstown, Ohio, Susie Laurie, her uncle created Marina Del Rey. Talk about wealthy, but very down-to-earth people. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, but if you give a con man 5 minutes, he's got you. Savvy, yep, Bill. That's really how they work you over at the timeshare presentations. These guys are good, man. They are trained. They're like ninjas in the sales process. Okay. Also, I want to thank one of my subscribers and a visitor that comes regularly and visits us on Saturdays. And she said, Bill, I'd like to donate money, but I don't want YouTube to take any of the money. So is there a way for me to just send you money? So I have a link below. It's a donate button. You can click there. You can donate 50 cents. You can donate like $50 million. That'd be really good. If you donate $50 million like right now, you might not ever see me again. No, I'd still be back next week. Oh, but anyway, the link is in the description below. You click the link, 50 cents, $1. And it takes you into PayPal, and in there you can use PayPal, American Express, Visa, MasterCard for you people watching a rebroadcast, whatever. Okay, I'm going to cut out of here. What? Oh, John Colby? Oh, thank you so much, John Colby. Now with John Colby's donation, I gotta click the magic button. With John Colby's donation, I can get a $40 a night hotel, 2 tacos, and maybe 3 really cheap Mexican beers. I just hit the wrong button, folks. I'm back. Thank you very much for being here, for contributing. Thank you for clicking the like button. And I clicked that by accident. You're seeing that. That's the ending there. Okay. I was Jordan White. Okay. They sold us immediately. We have 2 timeshares. One in PV, one in the romantic zone, the other in not good for you. You got the dough. You got the cash. William Stoneman. We took the chicken bus from PV, Blue Chairs, to the PV Botanical Gardens. What a trip. William Stoneman. Now he's talking, William is talking, you guys don't know what he's talking about. Okay. So the Botanical Gardens, I've been there a few times. Oh wow, there's so much to say. The Botanical Gardens, it's a super garden. They charge you like $5 to get in. They've got a restaurant in there. They have all these beautiful plants. It is beautiful. You can spend like an hour and a half in there. It's about a 10-minute drive. Now, when he says from Blue Chairs is the gay beach in Bayarda. And it's a total trip. And I remember one time, my first time I encountered Blue Chairs, is like, there are all these people on the beach, and I'm just walking down the beach. I'm walking down the beach. All these people, families, couples, people getting sunshine. And then I get the Blue Chairs, and it's all gay people. And it's filled with gay people. And it's like being in a movies. And I was thinking to myself, like, what happened? Like that. But my friend Mike, who owns this house, when he had his house with his partner in Bayarda, he went to Blue Chairs every single day. That's how he spent his life, at Blue Chairs. He spent like 8 hours a day. Yeah, him and his friends just shooting the crap and having a good time. But But he mentioned the Botanical Garden across the street. If you're going to visit the Botanical Garden, you may as well go to the Puerto Vallarta Zoo, which is right across the street. And a trip through the zoo, there's really not a lot at the zoo. And it's like a half an hour trip. They don't charge you hardly any money. But I remember they had a giraffe there. They had some tigers you can pet for like $100. You can, if they have any, you can pick up a puppy. Okay. Oh, we got all kinds of people talking now. Okay. The chicken bus. Okay. Christine, enjoy your travel week ahead. Bill, be safe and take all your papers. Yes, I will, Christine. Thank you very much. Oh, we had the cash. Now they have the cash. That's funny. Okay. Rango, are you planning visits to more mountain towns? I'm interested in more colonial type mountain towns. Yes, Rango. Brian Maiden, have a great weekend and week, my friend. Thank you, Brian. Oh, we're gonna have some good video clips next week. The waiters at Blue Chairs blow you kisses. Freaked me out the first time we went there. Oh, Jordan White. Okay, yeah, it's funny. Okay, so the third place that I'm going this week, it's a place called San Pancho. And it's right next to another little place. I think it's called San Francisco. And both of these little towns are right on the beach, very quaint, where the most wealthy people in Mexico have second homes. And they're right on the beach with only maybe 2 restaurants. And I remember one time Mike had some friends come in from Kentucky. They were staying with him. And he took us to San Pancho. First we went to Sayulita, then we went to San Pancho. And I think that San Pancho is what Sayulita was like about 30 years ago. Big, beautiful beach, nobody there. When I was there, there were maybe 10 people on this big, giant beach. We were the only people at the restaurant. And I remember walking through the town, these beautiful homes, beautiful old homes. So those are the 3 places I will be making videos on this week. Sayulita, San Pancho, and San Francisco. And going back, Rango, are you playing? Yeah. Going back to Rango, who's saying, hey, are you going to visit more mountain towns? Yes, I will be visiting more mountain towns. My life is changing as far as how I'm making the videos, because now I'll be traveling a lot more. I'll be on the road a lot more. The end of March is coming, and that's called like the week of Santa Ana. It's like, it's like Easter week, and things get zooey down here. I'm not traveling for that week. I would suggest never visit Mexico during that period of time, because everything is packed. That's vacation time for everybody, students, and everything's filled up. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Trace, Bill, when visiting Sayulita, don't miss Bucerias. Okay, now Bucerias, right there where you are going, they're building condos like crazy. I'm coming to look. Oh, mountain towns. Oh, people want to see the mountain towns. Okay, now Trace just brought up something Bucerias. I'll be there. I mean, Bucerias is right between Sayulita and Puerto Vallarta. And when you're driving on the main highway in Bucerias, it looks like a crap town, but if you get off the main highway that goes immediately through it, if you get off the highway and walk the streets, they have, I've spent nights in Bucerias at very luxurious homes right on the beach, brand new homes in Bucerias right on the beach, and when I say right on the beach, you have a patio, sliding doors, and you open the sliding doors and you walk off the patio into the sand, and there is the ocean. So I considered Bucerias, but the traffic is so bad there, but I can go there. Maybe I'll add that to the list this week's. And there are many expats living in Bucerias. And it's not as congested as Puerto Vallarta. So maybe I'll put that on the list, Trace. Jordan White, Mexico is all mountain towns. Bill, what was the name of that holiday to avoid again, and when is it? I think it's called, and Dr. John, if you can help us out here, it's called Santa something. It's the week, it's Easter time. But they call it something different down here. But anyway, that's what San Pancho, it says the average 3-star hotel is $100. Check out Airbnbs. Thank you, Christine. Oh, Rango, do you know if Mexico has year-round school or seasonal school? Last time I saw, they had seasonal school. That's what I'm aware of. Okay, folks, I'm all out of gas for today. Oh, I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Oh, Santa Semana, something like that. Santa Claus is not Santa Claus, but it's not Santa Claus for sure. Semana de Santa, Semana de Saints Week. It's the Saints Week. That would reflect Easter when Jesus was resurrected. You know, the saints. Okay, you guys. Tomorrow I'll be planning my trip. Packing up my stuff, and I'll be driving out of here early Monday morning. Again, I was thinking of driving tomorrow, and I really was thinking about it. Get up at 7:30, drive to Puerto Vallarta, but it's a 5-hour drive. So by the time I got to Bayarda, it would be noon. And it's Sunday, it's noon. That's with everybody that's a Mexican national that has a job. That's when they go to the beach. And where's the beach? In Puerto Vallarta. And that's about the time Bill would be showing up in Puerto Vallarta. Not a good thing, not a good thing. So, yeah, subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, yeah, click that like button. Thank you very much, LJ. Trace. Bill, how do you get in touch with Mike to talk about his house for sale? Is it safe location for a single gal? This house where I am right now? Yeah. If you email me, Trace, and Trace, help me out, but email me again, please, from the description, and I'll give you Mike's address. And yeah, this place is where I am is totally safe. It's a bit secluded. When I go off the air today, I'm getting my car, I'm gonna drive into town, and that drive takes me about 8 minutes, but everything's there. This thing has like 8-foot brick walls all around it. It's beautiful. It's very inexpensive. The house is beautiful. Mike just built the house, but he wants to sell the house. But he doesn't want to sell the house real bad. I mean, but he said, well, if somebody gives me this much money, I will sell the house. And it wasn't that much. I mentioned it a few weeks ago. Okie dokie. Robs S, thank you so much for showing up again. Annie, thanks, Bill. Have a wonderful trip. Jack Webb, I got busy at work. I'll have to watch again tonight. Okay, you guys, thank you very much. All of you guys, my family. My parents are dead. My sister lives in Marina Del Rey. I only see her. Then I have relatives in Columbus, Ohio. I never go back there. So you guys are like family members, and I appreciate seeing you guys show up every week. Thank you for your contributions, and I'll be working hard all this week to come up with some good content, and we're going to have a beach video next Saturday. We're going to have some great drone video. So to all of you, who's Jordan White? Can you find Mike in a blue chair? That's funny. Much prefer that lifestyle to Ahiheek. Have a great week. Thank you, Abba. And I'm coming back next week, and I'm going to have some great stuff for you guys. Love you all. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, signing off for another 7 days. Love you all. Thank you very much.